Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday, January 19th in the NBA. My two best plays are on the way. We have two player props that I really like for Sunday's slate of action. As always, we begin with a recap of yesterday. It was a 2-in-1 day, a winning day for us. We had Jordan Poole's over in points. He tried to double it. He scored 38 points. It's crazy what happens when guys make shots when you bet on them. What a concept. And Jason Tatum's over an assist cashed in the third quarter. Two easy winners. Our only loser was day two of the ladder challenge. If you know how that lost, I'm sorry. We did. I don't know what we did to deserve that. I was on full tilt yesterday, probably after that game. Full tilt. I was in crash out mode, and I'm not going to crash out here. However, if you missed my clip on Twitter, I apologize because we're going to rewatch it and we're going to be in pain together because this is the shot. This is one of the many shots that Cade Cunningham misses. I mean, how how do we miss that? I don't know. If you want to go watch all the misses, just type in his NBA stats. You can look at his gosh darn whatever is what am I thinking? His shot chart here. I can't even. I can't crash out today. I already crashed out yesterday. We're being a good boy today. But today we have a couple picks, and we'll dive into them in just one moment. I do want to note we do have a couple other videos live. Rams and Eagles. Hey, go check out that video. Yesterday we went 3-0 in the NFL. So we're on a 9-0 run in the NFL. Feel like I have a lucky horseshoe up my you-know-where in the NFL. NBA feels like we're cursed. We can't do anything right. But again, I have two separate videos, Rams and Eagles and Ravens versus Bills. I encourage you to go check those out if you want to. I'll link them down below. But today we got two NBA picks. We're going to dive right into them, and let's get to the first one. That is Paolo Banchero, over 4.5 assists, minus 110 on DraftKings, a one-unit play. I wish I got this at plus money when it opened, but I'll take the minus 110. I played to probably about minus 130. Now, something I noticed about Banchero's props is they're a little bit weird today because his points line has suddenly shifted up about 3 points, despite really not earning that shift up in the points line. And I'll show what I mean. Now, obviously, Banchero, we know he's a beast and he has the capability of going off and scoring 30 plus points, but I like the assists a little bit more. Now, Banchero point line, we're looking at 26.5 across the books. Now, what I find is really weird is because he has not played well. He's gone under in 3 straight. His points line is typically in the 23.5 range. To me, I feel like this is an indicator that Banchero is going to return to a full minutes limit today. He is not going to have a minutes restriction, and I think the books might know that. And I'm not saying they have insider info, but sometimes I feel like they do. The fact they jumped up his points line makes me think that maybe we see a few more minutes. And heck, he probably plays over 30 minutes here if they don't lose by 27 and 29. Now, we're talking about assists today. And Banchero, when he since his return in the 4 games, he's at 3, 6, 2, and 4 assists. So, yeah, he's only over in one of four games. But again, this game, 3 assists, 8 potential assists. This game, the one we actually backed him, 6 assists on 13 potential, 2 on 9, and 4 on 14. So, again, he's had the potential assists. He's dishing it. Guys aren't making it. But now we're returning back home where his teammates should shoot much better. And we got a great matchup. We look at this is a Nuggets team, gives up the most assists per game in the NBA. They play at a fast pace. I think we should be able to see some opportunities here for Banchero. And we saw last season when he faced them. Now, this first game, 4 assists on only 3 potential. Everyone was healthy there. But this game, no Franz Wagner, 11 assists on 17 potential assists. So, again, he had a massive day against them. And if we go back to the points, where are they really good at? We're really good at slowing down pick and roll ball handler. They rank 5th defensively there. However, spot up shooting, 28th. So in my opinion, they don't have really a great defender for him. They have Aaron Gordon, but he's kind of on a minutes restriction. So again, I think if Banchero starts the drive, we're going to see multiple bodies go his way, forced to kick it out to shooters. And I think that's where we see some guys knock down some shots. So I really like this over and assist. It's just like the Jason Tatum play yesterday. We began with an over and assist at 4.5. I think it's a similar thing with Banchero today. I just pray that his teammates help him out a little bit tonight. I mean, he's been getting the double-digit point potential assists. Just been a little bit unlucky at home. This is a game that I really think is competitive and close. I'll talk about the ladder challenge at the end of the video. I might include a leg here because honestly, I think this game is a really tight one. And if you get really tight games, you're probably going to have a good chance at cashing the ladder. But we'll talk about that at the end of the video. I really like this play. My second play is going to be an under. And that's D'Angelo Russell, under 15.5 points, minus 130 on DraftKings. I'm going to be honest, this line shifted down to 14.5. DraftKings was the only book at 15.5. I don't know why they were there. I love it at 14.5. I don't think it matters tonight what line you get for D'Lo. I think he goes and soars under. I don't even know if he scores double-digit points tonight. Now, obviously, D'Angelo Russell is on the Brooklyn Nets, who was traded away from the Lakers. I don't know, what was that, like couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I don't really remember. But again, I hate his matchup tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, before we even dive into the matchup for the Thunder, if we look at the spread, 16, 17-point spread. So we have a huge spread. They are saying this game could easily be a blowout, and it obviously easily could. I think the Nets team total is sitting in the mid 80s, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I hate this matchup for D'Angelo Russell, and I'll talk about why. Now, D'Lo, it's hard to really look at his stats on the season because you would see, oh, he's whatever, over in 12 of 30. I don't even want to isolate to these last few games. I really just want to look at how he scores. And you see a lot in the pick and roll where the Thunder rank second. Spot up shooting, I think this was more of a Lakers statistic than it is a Nets one. He does not do a lot of spot up shooting. In fact, he has the ball in his hands a lot of these possessions. So I don't see spot up shooting being a 25% kind of point per clip. I see more of his isolation, handoffs, and stuff like that, and free throws being his main scoring methods. Now, in his last game, he did go over 19 points, made 5 of 10 threes against the Lakers. Obviously, a big spot for him. But if you look at his stats, I mean, here, I'll pull up his stats on StatMuse. I meant to pull this up. D'Angelo Russell game log. You'll see, this is a guy, and I'll go to this side of the screen. I mean, since becoming a net, which was just his first game was the first, 22 points, 9 of 13. So good shooting game. Then 11, 5, 13, 19. But mostly you look at the minutes. I mean, he played 14 minutes here, 21. Gave him a little bit more run because this game was tight and it was against the Lakers. I mean, you're going to let your guy that has a revenge game play a little bit more. But again, the minutes aren't really there. And he's played some good matchups. Like Portland is a great matchup. They suck. They don't play any defense. Again, this is a matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is about as hard as it gets. So again, I really think this is a tough spot for him. If you look at his head-to-head numbers, you'd see he scored 17 on them. But again, that was with the Lakers. That was more of a spot-up opportunity for him where he doesn't get Lou Dort or anyone hard on him defensively. We think about him, he's coming off the bench sometimes. I think he either draws Lou Dort when he's on the floor or Alex Caruso, two elite defenders. Also with no center, Thunder can switch any 1 through 5. They can switch it. So again, sure they have centers, but they don't need to play them if they don't want to. I mean, maybe J-Dub or Jalen Williams gets some minutes, like the Jalen, not the one that triggers me. Again, I just don't like the spot for him, so I'll take his under. If he goes over, tip the cap. I was going to take his under in 3-pointers, which is 2.5. I just don't think he makes 3 threes. The Thunder give up the fewest pull-up jump shots in the NBA. So again, that's how D'Lo scores. A lot of pull-up jump shots, a lot of coming off a screen. Ooh, you're being a little bit slow. Pull-up jump shot. That's not really how you score against the Thunder. So I look at maybe some other guys, if they're going to score, is like Cam Johnson. I don't really like D'Lo's matchup. So I'll take his under in points. Those are my 2 plays. We have Banchero over 4.5 assists. D'Angelo Russell under 15.5 points. Now, before I talk about things, I'll talk about the ladder challenge, and then I'll have one last note before we get out of here. Ladder challenge, like I said, there's a good chance we do the NBA, but probably more into the NFL. I don't know. I'm gonna talk with Logan. We're gonna cook up something that is a winner. Last night our one on the NFL would have hit, the one Logan really likes. So we'll cook up something for you. I have committed to myself to give the ladder challenge at least a month or 2 of being consistent at it. Now I might take a few days off here and there if I'm traveling, but again, I'm going to be pretty committed to trying to get us a ladder challenge climb. I know recently we've done more of a like, hey, we're on for a week. We take some hard L's. Then we just boycott it for a few weeks. Hard to hit a ladder if you're not given a bunch of attempts. As you saw at the beginning of the video, we've had a pretty good track record on the ladder. We're 15-10. That's like over 60%. That's pretty good. Obviously, it's not, hitting 10 in a row for 10 grand. That's awesome. But again, I recommend playing these for 1 unit because that's how you can actually make some money along the way. And if we hit 10K, cool. We'll see. But today's probably in the NFL, maybe some NBA. I probably could find some NBA legs that I do like, but we'll figure that out later in life. First and foremost, we need to cash these individual plays and stay tuned for the ladder. We also might post a long shot parlay for the NFL. I encourage you to check out our Twitter, our X at Calling Our Shot. If you're in the DubClub or a YouTube member, we'll send it to you guys as well. My last note before we get on out of here, and this is the final time I'll say it. Again, I appreciate all you guys' love and support. It's voting for my wife. Final day, I promise. This is the final day you can vote. Again, I put the link down below in the pinned comment or the description. You click it, it'll take you here. You just got to scroll down. You got to go Best Financial Services. Vote for my wife, Trina O'Connell. Save and submit. I'm getting my daily vote in. Submission was successful. Again, this is the final day for voting, so if you can do it, I certainly would appreciate it. I appreciate anyone that has voted this week. I know it's going to mean a lot to her. Hopefully we win. If we don't win, shit's rigged. It's great because there's no way one of these jabronis, right? There's no way one of these jabronis beats us. I mean, let's look at these people. Like, come on, who are these people? Raymond James Financial. That's not how that works. That's a whole company. I mean, we got to win this, right? We got to win. Again, Trina, save, submit, go vote for her. We need her to lock in and win. I won't know if she wins until March or April, but she's winning. Either way, appreciate you for voting. Link down below in the pinned comment in the description. Stay tuned for day one of the ladder challenge. We're running back. NBA, NFL collab, probably something like that. And again, if you want to go check out those Rams, Eagles, Ravens, Bills video, both are on the screen right now. We're dominating the NFL. Go check it out. I'll see you guys back again in the next one. See you on Monday. Peace. Also, Monday's video probably live earlier than normal because we have a lot of early games. It's MLK Day. I'll see you guys there. Peace.